The month of Ramadan is the 9th month in the Islamic calendar, and is one of the greatest and holiest months in Islam. This month is characterized by the obligation of fasting on able Muslims, as they fast from sunrise until sunset, abstaining from food, drink and other things that break the fast, in compliance with the command of Allah Almighty. Fasting is considered one of the 5 pillars of Islam, which highlights the great importance of this month in the Islamic faith. Virtues of the month of Ramadan. The month of Ramadan is characterized by several spiritual and social virtues, as it is the month of mercy, forgiveness and freedom from hell, and it contains the night of power, which is better than 1,000 months, as the angels descend in it and blessings abound. Allah Almighty said in His holy book, "Indeed, we sent it down during the night of decree." And what can make you know what is the night of decree? The night of decree is better than 1,000 months. Surat Al-Qadr 1-3. Fasting in Ramadan also enhances piety, as Muslims practice patience and control over their desires, and feel the suffering of the poor and needy, which enhances the spirit of solidarity and social cohesion. Worship in Ramadan. In addition to fasting, Muslims are keen to perform many acts of worship in Ramadan, such as prayer and night prayer. Muslims pray a lot in Ramadan, especially Taraweeh prayers, which are performed in congregation in mosques after the Isha prayer, and it is a confirmed sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, reading the Quran. Ramadan is considered the month of the Quran, as the Holy Quran was revealed in it, and therefore Muslims are keen to recite it and complete it during the month. Charity and benevolence. The reward for charity is doubled in Ramadan, and many people are keen to pay zakat and help the poor and needy. Itikaf. Some Muslims spend the last 10 days of Ramadan in mosques, devoting themselves to worship and supplication, seeking the night of power. Customs and traditions in Ramadan. Ramadan is characterized by special customs and traditions that differ from one country to another, the most prominent of which are group iftar tables. Family members or friends gather around the iftar table, where the meal usually begins with dates and water, following the sunnah of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. Special Ramadan dishes. Special foods are prepared such as soup, samosas, pies, and sweets such as katayef and kunafa, iftar kanan and muzaharati. In some countries, the tradition of the iftar kanan and muzaharati still exists, where the muzaharati wakes people up for suhoor. Conclusion. The month of Ramadan is not just a month of fasting from food and drink, but rather a month of drawing closer to God through acts of obedience, strengthening social ties, and feeling the suffering of those in need. It is a great opportunity for spirituality and positive change, as the Muslim emerges from it with a pure spirit and a stronger will to continue acts of obedience throughout the rest of the year.